Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, JT Open Stuff. And today, guys, I could not believe this when I saw this pallet sitting in my local Walmart. These Doorables, these Star Wars Doorables, they've been coming out with some really cool ideas, from the Death Star ones to there's another ship that has Doorables in it, but this takes the cake for me. If you're a little bit older like me, you know that there is an iconic Darth Vader figure holder that came out in the late 70s that opened up that you could place all your figures inside. I'll put a picture of it right up here. And then now I'll put up a picture of the C-3PO one right here. Those two were absolutely awesome. As a kid, everybody wanted to have something like that to put your figures in. So the fact that they made it look like Darth Vader's head was just unreal. To this day, at toy shows and conventions, you can still find people that have those things in mint condition, and people still love them. In fact, I recently was at a toy convention where I saw one of those old school Darth Vader heads. They had multiples where they had bought them at, garage sales and thrift stores and things like that, that they had painted them and decorated them as different characters and things like that throughout Star Wars. Just really cool. So the find that Disney Doorables is doing a similar thing for Doorables was just the coolest looking thing to me. So I knew I had to get it for you guys, open it up, find out what was inside. As you can see here, you get 7 figures. This is the Darth Vader collector case set. I'm kind of curious if they will come out with a C-3PO set. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. But it does come packaged, like half or say a third of the package does have plastic on the side. And you can see that you could store 25 plus figures. So again, they fit on the inside like this. The old school one, you pop it open like that, and people would hang them on the wall and you could just display figures all the way down sometimes. But this is series 1, so maybe that series 2 would be C-3PO. But we're gonna pop open this today. As you can see, also 2 exclusive figures. There is the Darth Vader without a helmet, and we have Boba Fett up there. So automatically, you get a couple of good Doorables. You get this really awesome collector case that is just, the cool thing about this particular case is it has that little shiny, glistening, glittery eye like Doorables do. Just all in all, such a fun little thing. Sometimes I can be critical of Doorables and the things that they do because I think that they're a little overpriced, to be honest with you. But this is like one of the coolest things that I think that I've seen them do. They have really stepped up their game with these Star Wars Doorables, and I'm looking forward. Maybe they could do things with other lines that are just as cool. Imagine a Toy Story line where you get like a really cool like Buzz Lightyear ship or Zurg outline or something like that. That would be awesome. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I am gonna pop into this in just a second after we take a look at the back. And while I do that, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join me for all of my great toy opening videos. I really, really appreciate it. Again, these are the ways that you can kind of display them. Now, this one does not have display space on the bottom that folds down like the old school ones do, but you can kind of set them up just like they have them here with Luke and Vader kind of having a lightsaber duel. That is such a cool idea. Stores over 25 figures. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and see. Now, I was kind of curious why the plastic over just the one half of this. You think they would have plastic maybe over this half to keep the Vader case from getting scuffed up, but as you can see, just a small little piece. Now I'm guessing maybe, let's see, yeah. So this pops open right here. So that's exactly why they did it. So the door is right here that you would typically open up. We'll work on getting that out, but first, let's go ahead and pop this open. Oh, there you go. So yep, 5 mystery figures. We'll go ahead and pop those out here. Get our little pamphlet out here. And then let's go ahead and see if we can get this Vader out. I love when toy companies do fun little homages like this, because this is something that is truly, truly a classic vintage toy collector's dream, is these old Vader helmets. These are so, so cool. Now, as you can see, there are a couple of zip ties there, so we're gonna cut away from ourselves with a grandpa knife here. All right, that's one. And two. And then let's see if we can get right into that. Let's pull this little zip tie out of here. And we'll do the same up here. Okay. Oh, come on, thing. Here we go. Oh, I think it's because it's kind of taped here still. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Right out of there. Whoop. And we drop the Vader helmet right out of the back, but that's okay. And look at that. It kind of stands up on its own. We're going to sit it down just for a second, though, because we need to get these figures out of here. Get that little tray out. Put everything there. Now, we'll file that box right over there in the not so important area. Let's go ahead and pop these guys out. And we'll get everything right here. Now, this is what we came here for. So there you go, guys. You can see you've got the handle where you can carry it. That is super, super neat. And you can see in the back, you can see through this. Excuse me, guys. Woo, sorry about that. But you can see right through the back. It is a really kind of, I didn't notice that when it was in the package, but yeah, you can kind of see what's on display right there. And then on the top right here, you just kind of pull it apart. And there you have it. So for right now, we'll leave it like this. And let's go ahead and put this guy, this Vader without his helmet, kind of battle damage Vader, I guess. Let's go ahead and put him right up here. And then check this Boba Fett out. That is a nicely painted, very detailed Boba Fett. You can even see kind of the detail on his helmet there. Very cool. We'll put him, say, right there. And now for our 5 mysteries. This one is number 6. And there you go. We got a Jawa there. Those eyes. It really does kind of mimic what it looked like in the movie when they were kind of lit up there. It's got a little part that he's probably taken off of something. That one is really neat. We'll put that one, say, right there. You know what? Let's go ahead and see who else we can get. This, again, 25 to collect. Let's see. There are, as you can see here, commons, rares, and ultra rares. So we'll start at the beginning here. You can get Lando. Oh, that holographic Princess Leia. That is an ultra rare. Rey. BB-8. The Mandalorian. Grogu. Bo-Katan. Ahsoka. Sabine. Hera. Professor Huyang. Chopper. So several ultra rares, almost more ultra rares than commons on that side at least. But then you can also get Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, C-3PO, R2-D2, Darth Vader, Yoda, Stormtrooper, Jawa, Greedo, Wicket, and Jabba the Hutt. So this side is really the more appealing side to me, especially with the classic case. Really think this is a fun side. But this side has kind of more of the, you know, the Disney streaming service shows and some of the newer movies. So if you're a fan of those, you get some of those. If you're a fan of old school movies, there's plenty of characters on this side. Now, I'm going to be hoping, I should say, for that Jabba the Hutt. That would be really cool. Maybe even that R2-D2, or of course the Greedo. So only one ultra rare in the classic quote unquote figures, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ultra rares in the newer style figures or newer style characters. So let's get back to it. This one is number 17. Number 17 is, there we go. We got Chewie. A little Chewbacca. Looks like he's got his eyes closed, like he's very, very either upset or happy about something. Chewbacca is a little bit taller, so if he fits up here, that means pretty much any of them. Yeah, look at that. He pretty much fills up that space, but fits in there perfectly. All right. Let's see. Our third of our 5 mysteries is number 15. And, oh, yes, guys. We got a Jabba the Hutt. This is such a cool Doorable. I was really hoping to pull this guy, and look at how cool he looks. Like kind of snake eyes going there. So cool. And he is going to fit right there perfectly. That is awesome. Great pull right there, guys. All right, we are at number 23 here. 23 is, oh, look at that. We got a BB-8. And look at that. He only has one, quote, eye here, but still get that nice little sparkle and shine from it. I don't know. Are you guys BB-8 guys? Or are you R2-D2? Let me know in the comments. I'm going R2-D2 all the way every day. R2-D2 is kind of the glue of the Star Wars universe, in my opinion. He is throughout several of the movies and just always seems to be in the right place at the right time to help the heroes out. All right, this is number 5. And this is our final of the 5 mysteries. And we got, oh, cool, we got Yoda. So that is really, really neat. A lot of people will probably be happy with Grogu. I am just as happy with this Yoda. You can see there, he's got great coloration, great sculpt. These Doorables always amaze me at their sculpt quality, but really, really fun. And we'll put him right in the middle there. Now you can see I just bumped that and knocked Chewie right off of the edge. He is very tall. So there we go. Let's take a little bit closer look of what they kind of look like here. See our BB-8, the Jawa, Yoda, Jabba the Hutt. Oh, that light's a little bit, there we go. There you guys go. What a great look. And now we're going to try this. We're going to go ahead and fold this up. And check that out. You can kind of see your collection through that translucent back. And they do fall around. So if you were carrying them, they would bang around a little bit. So it might bang a little bit of the paint off of them over time. But what a great way of carrying your Doorables over to your friend's house, trading them, just having a cool little battle with them. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. This, without a doubt, is the Doorables product of the year for me. I'm going to do a series of my favorite things of 2024. You can stay tuned for that video and hear me say it then, but I can tell you right now, this is the Doorables product of 2024 in my personal opinion. So if you love Star Wars and you love Doorables, I would say run out now and get this before they are gone. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you on the next great toy opening video. Bye.